There's just flames shooting out of the bonnet. Fire! You okay?
Okay, locked, loaded, let's go, Mad Mike. Okie dokie. Well, legends, we are down here at Merrimere Drift Academy racetrack, or in this case, just a little drift circuit. And I couldn't be more excited. We have got our team mechanics, Ben, Venai and Jory Bretkoff, working on the vehicle today, getting everything absolutely 100% Mickey Mouse, ready for this weekend's Mad Mike event. Now, we have also managed to get ourselves a personal little gazebo and a few other bits and pieces, and I could not be more excited. We've had a few little hiccups getting here. We've had to organise an entire new boss kit. We've had to organise new steering bits and pieces because it wasn't 100%. Had to organise more tyres, had to organise like financial currency bits and pieces, and it has been an absolute headache. But we are 2 days out and it's looking fantastic. We've got our E85 race fuel here in a big drum, and I am ready to go.
Whoa, get this on footage.
There you go, now you can.
Oh no, you broke it.
So we're having some issues with the gearbox now. So I didn't bring a spare gearbox over just because we're a bit short of room on the container. So for the first part of this, I'm just kind of testing in the gearbox, making sure everything works. Smooth changes between first, second. I got a third in there, but on the second or third time that I attempted to slip into third, there was a small little bit of a crunch sound. And then I'm like back down into second, but it wouldn't come down into second, so I don't really know what's happened. We're not sure whether, we're pretty sure there was oil put in the gearbox, but none of us can remember whether we actually put oil in it or not. However, we ran it on a dyno for 2 hours with no issues at all. So surely if we ran it on a dyno, like it would have melted then when doing that. But I bought this gearbox secondhand off of Facebook Marketplace for like $2,000 from Queensland, just to use as like a dummy fit, and I didn't even really think about it too much. I was like, yeah, cool, it'll fit. Like, it seemed to shift pretty smoothly, and I think I may have fucked up on this one. So we're gonna go and have a look for some more maybe gearboxes around, see what's around at the moment. But we'll let it cool down a little bit, see if that's kind of what's happened first. Now we've got our issues with the steering. We're using 370 knuckles, GTR upper and lower control arms, so it's not really ideal. I've kind of gone for a budget around this, hoping I had been given some information that it'd work. It works-ish, but the tie rod ends aren't long enough to be able to sit there and drag them out properly to get a proper wheel alignment. That is a fault of our own. This guy's been an absolute legend. He runs Drift Academy over here and is the founder. He's been an absolute bloody legend in helping us with any bits and pieces that we need. Unfortunately, we've come over here with a bit of a skeleton tool chest. We've got the basics, we've got most things that we thought we need, and anything else we've needed so far, he has just been on the point with, which has been amazing. We're going to go and have a chat to him in a couple of minutes and see maybe he might have a spare gearbox around that I can buy. Our steering issues, he's offered us 2 suggestions. Now we've gone with one of those suggestions. I'm not going to tell you what that is just yet, but we'll get into that a little bit further. If it pays off, it's going to save me a few $1,000s, but I'm also going to have to spend a few $1,000s over here. Thankfully, the New Zealand currency is not too great at the moment, so it works well in my favour. Now, the other bits and pieces that we're going through is steering's fine. I wanted interior in the car, which is great. It looks awesome, it will look great. I had the roof lining in and I fluffed up here. The fucking cage is too small, so my head's banging on the cage with a helmet, with all the Hans devices and stuff over here. So we are running the Hans devices still, yes, that's great, but the cage is now a bit too short. So we should have removed the roof lining and extended, so we might have to figure that out a little bit later. Other than that, what else was there? Everything, steering's handling all right, like down to the knuckles and everything. All the other steering's handling right. Turbos are running great. The engine's keeping cool, so that's amazing. Other than that, the fuel system seems to be running amazing. Turbos and the engine's running all right for what it is so far. What else? Everything's pretty mouse on point for the time being. I'm only getting a little track to test around in, so I'm not going over 60, 70 Ks around here. So that's something that I'll have to figure out when I step it up into when I step it up into the event on Friday. I'll have to figure that out then a little bit. But other than that, it is what it is for the time being. We'll try and nut through today's kinks and I'll get back to you. Okay, so this has been a mission. Where do I bloody start? It's all right, runs like shit, handles all right. We've got a few things to fix up tonight. Obviously, I'm not sure if you guys have seen, you're about to in a minute, we've cracked the windscreen. We've had a bit of an incident with our bonnet. Oh no! We've got a few oil sensors playing up a little bit. We've still got to fix the steering a little bit. I'm not happy with it. Other than that, it runs all right for a first attempt. There's a few bits and pieces we're really going to need to fix for the future. But for now, I'm happy with it. This is a lot more power than anything I've ever driven before in my life on a racetrack. My heart's going a million miles an hour. I'm sitting at like 120 BPM at the moment. I'm hot, sweaty. But other than that, mate, she runs beautiful. I couldn't be more stoked. Everything engine-wise is running immaculate. I can't find fault in that. But yeah, I'm super stoked with how we are at the moment. We've got a big 2 days ahead of us, or tonight and tomorrow ahead of us, to get these little bits and pieces finished out just before it becomes competition worthy. At the moment, I can go and have a bit of fun, but this car's not comp ready at the moment. We've just got to fix a few bits and pieces going on. But yeah. Hello, handsome, how you going? Today has been an absolute mission. We've been here for about 6 hours so far, I reckon, and I've done 1 lap in the car. So we had issues originally with the 370 steering setup. It just wasn't working. It felt terrible. It felt below, like, just wasn't too good. We had a few other bits and pieces in there. The guys from Drift Academy had a spare knuckle setup that they'd had developed for the R35 just laying around at their shop up north. Thankfully, we are still pumping and working away on the car. We have purchased their setup. Now, we've spent 6 hours installing it and it's pretty much ready for me to go, so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. It feels better, looks better, kind of, it's bloody orange. We'll paint it blue later. But I'm happy-ish. I might actually have a chance of not doing totally shit. Let's go.
Keep going a little bit.
Might roll you to the grass, Jory, just to put it over the grass. Oh, yep. You give me your hand, bro? No, sorry, bro. Just to save it. Yeah, look, it's just...
It's just driving it, and then there was like a lock, and then the flames are just coming out of the exhaust, so then we've got to put it over the grass.
Nothing abnormal. No, nothing bad. I saw 5 pounds, which is not too shit. So let's stop making boost. Yeah, 5.3 pounds. And then he backed off. 110 degrees oil temp. Oil pressure was 18 psi. Yeah, no, it was okay until it fucking wasn't. About 4 grand, 82% throttle, and 4 pounds of boost. Just fucking nuked itself. It didn't have to fucking hit 5 grand, 4.1, 4, 5, 6.
No, the engine's fucked. So it's lifted. It's either
lifted ahead, you hydraulicked it and smashed
yeah,
it.
it's hydraulicked. You can see where it's gone. It's obviously pissed, and then as soon as the water's come in,
the right hand was just too chewy, and then it came in and was on fire at the exhaust.
just check the radiator. We'll see how much milk's in it. See, because if it's that happening, then no shit. This cunt loves his job.
It never went over 5 pounds of boost for that whole session, so it's something internal within the engine's failed.
whether it has indeed lifted the head. Because if it lifts the head and goes to cylinder, forget it. Those rods are fucked. It's just going to punch it right outside of it, which it's probably done as well. I just was looking to get it pushed into the shade or something so I could actually jack it up and have a proper look. Because if there's a window inside the block, obviously we're not going to hook into do anything more. I think so, but I need some kind of confirmation to say, hey bro, you've got a 50-cent piece hole inside your block. So, I got to give code something. I can't just be like, hey man, the laptop says it's fine, so I'm just going to go for it again.
Just killed a main fuse. Well, I can't tell you for sure, but 200. 200. There's 250. Put that in. No, I feel like you're just going to pump it because I got nothing. I got no power. Yeah, because the main fuse.
Because the main fuse. Okay, so all I would do is let's get it in there and have a look. There's something bad with it because that.
It looks. I think end of the story is the engine safe, so we can just sort of diagnose and have a look. But
When she gets clunky, not. Yeah, she's mince. I just want to give something back and say, here's your hole, or here's what happened, or rather than just be like, I don't know, bro, it just went bang. Like I need to be able to give more back than that.